Most people think you need fancy funnels or complicated systems to make money online. They spend months building elaborate landing pages. They obsess over websites and ads. They may even hire expensive editors or developers and get lost in tech that doesn't even move the needle. Meanwhile, there's a 20-year-old named Brez who literally cracked the code on something way simpler. And now he's pulling in between $400,000 to $700,000 each month. Not each year, each month. And here's the crazy part. He's doing it with the most simple VSL and funnel you've ever seen in your life. No fancy animations, no Hollywood production, just him sitting in front of the camera breaking down what he does. Honestly, basically like this video right now. So the question is, what is he doing that everyone else is missing? First, let me tell you what he's not doing. He's not chasing every new marketing trend that pops up on TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter. He's not switching strategies each month because some guru told him to, and he's most definitely not overcomplicating the process. Instead, he found something that works and he's doing it over and over again. Here's the thing. His entire empire runs on 2 simple conversion points. That's it. 2. That's 4. 2. Number 1, DMs to his agency. Number 2, applications through his website. Now, don't get it confused here. Like, Brez is literally everywhere. Instagram with almost 700,000 followers. YouTube approaching 250,000 subscribers, TikTok blowing up around 500,000 followers, and his X account is also growing fast. Not to mention the podcasts left and right that he does. But here's what most people miss about his strategy. All those platforms serve one purpose, which is drive traffic to the 2 conversion points. Now here's where it gets smart. He's not selling the same thing to everyone. He got 2 distinct offers for 2 different audiences. Audience number 1, business owners who want him to run their ads, which what they usually do, they go to an agency like Brez's, they DM or apply for a done-for-you advertising service. Now, audience number 2, people want to learn how to build their own agency. These people go to his website to join his coaching program and community where he teaches freelance brand scaling with the same content strategy, same platforms, but with crystal clear separation where each audience goes to. Some people might say this is so complicated and they're going to worry about confusing their audience with a different type of content, even though it's the same strategy. But Brez proves the opposite. When you're clear about who you're talking to and what you want them to do, you can serve multiple audiences without any confusion. The business owners see his results and they want the same results for themselves, while aspiring entrepreneurs see the results and they want to learn how he did it, so they do it themselves as well. Both audiences consume the same exact content. Both audiences see the same exact proof, but they take completely different actions based on each solution. Now, this is brilliant for 2 reasons. First, it maximizes each and every piece of content that he puts out. So instead of capturing business owners or just aspiring entrepreneurs, it captures both of them and monetizes. Second, it creates multiple revenue streams from the exact same traffic source. Most creators leave a massive load of money on the table because they only think about one audience. But Brez figured out how to serve both without confusing any of them. So by now you might be wondering how this simple system actually worked behind the scenes. And I'm gonna tell you exactly that. So I created this simple, easy to follow kind of PDF that I can send you by joining my Discord server. And it basically goes over how he actually does it. Very easy, very concise. This is what I call the Brez blueprint, the BB. Now, before you look for any solutions, you must first find the problem. As Caitlin's law states, if you write the problem down clearly, then the matter is half solved. So here are the most problems that businesses actually face on a daily basis. The shiny object trap, jumping between platforms consistently. That means trying to master YouTube, then trying to master TikTok, then trying to master Instagram. You become a master of none. You can repurpose the content and see which works best on each platform and then adapt accordingly for each one. Number 2, no clear conversion strategy. A lot of funnels have a VSL and then you don't really know where the user is supposed to go. Number 3, overcomplicated funnels that don't work. Trying to be everything to everyone. That means trying to sell multiple different offers to multiple different ICPs. Honestly, if you do that, you might grow, yes, but then instead of growing tall and thin, you're going to grow tall and then wide like this, which means you're not gonna grow very tall and then the business might collapse. Finally, no systematic approach to scaling. Meanwhile, Brez cracked the code with radical simplicity. The core strategy of multiple audiences and unified content. What he does, same content, all platforms, same message. He might have a different channel for different purposes, but at the end of the day, it speaks about what he actually does, which is freelance brand scaling. Now, 2 audiences. He got buyers, which basically means he got the business owners that want him to run ads for them. And number 2, learners, whom are the people who want to learn freelance brand scaling and do exactly what Brez does on a daily basis. So, 2 revenue streams, agency plus coaching, but same content. Now, traffic routing system, all roads lead to 2 destinations. He has content everywhere, as we said earlier in the video. Instagram, 700,000 followers, 250,000 subscribers. TikTok, above 500,000 followers. Twitter, constantly posting on there. Podcast, he's appearing everywhere now. Probably heard of him. That's why you're on this video. So the 2 conversion points. He has agency DMs for done for you, website applications for coaching, and yeah, no confusion, just clear separation between the 2. Every piece of content drives to one. Let's say he just put out a new piece of content. What does his lead management flow look like? So he has a DM setter, phone setter, and closer. What Brez does well is a role separation, because that means you can scale. And the meaning for that each person has one objective only and never mixes responsibilities. If someone is a DM setter, that doesn't mean he will do client success, as some companies like for their employees to wear different hats. Might work for a bit, it'll be very hard to scale. Now to pricing structure, which is kind of unique. The formula is very simple. Basic retainer plus performance is going to lead you to predictable and scalable business. Now for his e-commerce clients, he usually charges between $2,000 to $5,000 monthly retainer with 15% ad spend. What he usually means by that, if he gets for service-based clients like business owners, agency owners, stuff like that, he usually charges between $500 to probably $50,000 now, because he probably doesn't even charge $500, but he used to do that. That's the base, and then he charges $5 or $10 per lead, or as well a percentage of ad spend. Now the team structure is very simple. He has 1 account manager and 1 media buyer for each client. Why this works: clients feel heard and supported. Specialists focus on results only, which is their main job. No context between switching the roles. High performance across the board. Now the reason it's actually so successful as well is because his systems are on point. Automation backbone is very strong. He got the tech stack and the automation flow down. He uses Typeform to lead capture and auto-qualify his leads. He uses Go High Level for CRM and pipelines. Zapier connects everything, and Slack for basically team communication and client communication as well. Automation flow, lead applies through the form qualifies them, and then the qualified leads get assigned to a specific account manager, and then if they close the deal and then get paid, stuff like that, a Slack channel is auto-created and an onboarding call is booked. Communication system, as I said, Slack channel, 1 for the client, 1 for the team, for each account manager and media buyer. There's also like DM setters and stuff like that. Communication rules, all client communication happens in one place. Internal strategy stays internal. That means the team discussions are only in the team channel. Very straightforward. Everything's documented for hands-off. Response time under 1 hour during business hours. And honestly, successful businesses are doing this, but instead of 1 hour, it's usually less than 45 minutes, I believe, 30 minutes. Something like that. And if you do all of what we just talked about in this video, the results, what a simple system can do, well, we got Brez as proof. $400,000 to $700,000 each month. It's 20 years old, 2 revenue streams, or even more now because it's so popular. That's what he used to have, and multiple team members. So if you look at it, he's not really doing anything revolutionary. He's just executing proven fundamentals with systematic precision. So if you're wondering what I should do after watching this video, here you go. An implementation roadmap. Week 1 to 2, you audit and simplify. You map out your current lead scores and sources. So where's this lead coming from? Is this lead good or not? What should we change? Choose at least 2 conversion points as Brez. And by 2 conversion points, I mean, if you're a service agency, for example, you can have business owner, SaaS agency, and then something mid-ticket like how to become a business owner, how to run a business, which is what Iman Garji does usually in some of his videos. And update all CTAs and bio links. Week 3 to 6, build the systems. This is the most important part. So set up lead capture forms. You can use Typeform like Brez. Create role definitions so employees don't have to wear multiple different hats, and doing other people's job, which in return is going to reduce the amount of work they do. And number 3, implement basic automation. An example of that would be a qualified lead just filled out the form. He got qualified. It should send that information like his name, email, and phone number to a Slack channel so he can be called up within 24 hours. Should be within an hour or so he can actually close the client. Week 7 to 12, scale until fulfillment breaks, and optimize. Hire for specific roles, test pricing structures, refine based on data. So yeah, if you're ready to build your own empire, you can implement the roadmap that I just laid out, and also everything we talked about regarding Brezscales business and how he runs things. If you don't want to do it yourself, we can do it for you. Just book a call, link in the description. If you want this exact PDF, it'll be found in the Discord below if you're a business owner and stuff like that, or even an editor. But yeah, do that in the future, you will thank you. It's been Fady Khaled. Subscribe, and as always, stop watching and start building.